So it's to be expected that there is a 93% probability that the Federal Reserve on the next FOMC meeting is going to raise interest rates. What's going on, guys? It's Ricky here with TechBud Solutions. Hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. Wanted to quickly provide you not only a recap, but also talk to you about a trade that I'm about to take. I took a small position right now on SQQQ after it recently pulled on back. I originally bought SQQ after these economic reports came out. It sold off, found a support, began to indicate signs of reversal. I added to it and locked in profits, pulled on back, bought the dip, sold the highs, pulled on back. And again, this one was caught during my live trading session. Pulled on back, bought the dip, sold the highs. I actually sold right around 1930. And it hit highs of 1946. So again, my exit was nowhere close to being perfect. Right now, I'm up $6,200 on the day. I think that I can close the day up a little bit over $10,000 if this reversal ends up actually happening. Now, it's very simple to understand what it is that's going on. For those that are unaware, we talked about this yesterday on our channel, making sure that we prepared in advance, and that is the series of economic reports that were released 1 hour before the market opens. We have non-farm payrolls and and non-farm private payrolls that came in a little bit lower than expected. So it made sense on why the market originally was trying to indicate signs of an uptrend. But when it comes down to the unemployment rate, we had an expectation of 3.6 and we came in at 3.6. Those were the two main reports that were the most important to me, the non-farm payrolls and the unemployment rate. The unemployment rate coming in as expected. Again, thinking about it, 3.6% unemployment is so low, right? Like we would have to go back to the early to mid 1900s to go back to an unemployment rate that is this low. So it is showing and supporting the case that there is a strong labor market, which got me to ask the question, what does the market believe is going to happen with the Federal Reserve on the next rate hike? And it is to be expected on July 26th. As of right now, there is a 93% probability based off of how strong these reports are. Now, well, Ricky, these different reports that were released today, like the non-farm payroll, those came in a little bit lower than expected. Yes, but yesterday the ADP unemployment change came in twice as much than what was originally expected, right? 245K came in at 497K. This discrepancy of 209 versus the expectation of 220, yes, it is a little bit lower than expected, but it does not trump what it was that was reported yesterday. And I think that's what the market is having trouble digesting. If you look at the overall NASDAQ market for the past couple of days, we've kind of been teeter-tottering. And I think it's because now we're beginning to see this shift. And again, I'll have to follow up. I've been wrong many times. But we're beginning to see the shift where the market was originally factored in a rate pause, just like the Federal Reserve did or announced last time during the last FOMC meeting. Now, because of these reports being so bullish, it is to be expected that the Federal Reserve is going to actually raise rates, and based off of what Jerome Powell said. And if this continues, it wouldn't be much of a surprise that all that the NASDAQ market gained because of it being bullish, it begins to give back because, well, now the Federal Reserve is going to return to being hawkish and potentially raising rates on the next FOMC meeting. But again, only time will tell. We're not here to predict the future. We're here to prepare. So this is why, again, we're still waiting for confirmation for this thing to actually sell off. And if this thing actually does sell off, then of course, I'm going to short the market all the way right back down. If we break below the 366 support, I already sent this update to our LPP team. Then again, from 366, we have the previous support of around 364. So I'm very excited to follow up. Right now, we continue to test this same resistance right around 368. And if we get rejected, just like we did last time, right? A lot of consolidation, and then we got a strong rejection. We'll see if we get a lot of consolidation and then a strong rejection. And remember, when QQQ sells off, SQQQ rises, right? So I'm just going to have to follow up with you guys. I'll keep you guys up to date if you're part of my LPP team, and I'll see you on Monday at Market Open for our live trading session. If you're not part of our LPP team just yet, again, friendly reminder, I do trade live every single morning, and this weekend would be a perfect time for you to begin to cover the course material, but also get ready for our live trading session that is going to start on Monday right at Market Open. And that's that second link in the description down below. If you have any questions before joining, feel free to send me a direct message via Instagram or via Discord, and that's the first or third link link in the description down below. I am using the Webull trading application. You don't have to, but if you want to download it, it's the 5th link in the description down below. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team.